Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. We're working on our Riverbend Springs map. We left off last night with 2 cultivating contracts. We got one right over here with our equipment, and we've got one that we're going to borrow the equipment for. We're doing pretty good. We're knocking out some of our financings here. We still have a $385,000 loan, but that's down from $450,000. We are 12 days into our playthrough, so making progress. We have sheep, we have goats, we've got 3 greenhouses. We sold off a couple of our barns here, and we got one back here that we sold. We now have a freestanding barn with a little bit of solar on it. We have solar on our goat pen. I think progress is being made at a pretty good rate. So we're going to start off by running over to the store. Right here. Brand new equipment. We'll start in this one. We'll hook up to the disc here, and we are going to head over and knock out the contract. I believe it's field 91. I'll confirm it here in just a second. Our headset is not liking me turning my head all the way. Try this again. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty, and as far as the field goes, I believe it's field 91's down here. Yep, that is correct. We will head that way right now. We'll jump right into today. I'll meet you at the field, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, and just like that, we got both contracts done. We're going to collect this next one here. There we go, another $2,000. And before we forget, we're going to go ahead and go to our finance page, and we're going to repay another $5,000, bringing us down to $380. Long time coming. As far as contracts go, I don't think we have any that we can do today. We do have fertilizing. Maybe we'll look into fertilizing. We'll see. That one sounds pretty good. But for now, let's go ahead and shut this tractor off. We'll hop out. We're actually going to jet over here to our museum that we are working on. And look at that. We are on our next step. So yeah, we got our roofs all done. This one even has them. So it's looking good. So now what we need is we need wood beams and planks, 6,000 liters apiece. So we'll head over here to the warehouse. Jumping around the map kind of a lot today. See what we can afford. So we needed wood beams and planks long, I believe, but I know this for sure. Need 6 of them. 25. Oh man. Do not have enough money. I have 21. Do the teleport game here. Wood beams and planks. Might have enough for the planks. Rut-row. Wood beams and planks. Long planks. Definitely have enough for that. Alright, let's see. We should have 6 pallets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Look at that. Okay. Let's go grab our tractor. We'll grab our little trailer. And then we will go move these planks over. That'll at least get it started. Try and do something else in the meantime. Hopefully that pallet gets made over here. We'll go check in on it later. Hopefully that pallet gets made. That might be the difference we need to get the next set of beams. Is that what we're missing? Wood beams? Let's see here. There we go. All hooked up. I'll meet you back over at the warehouse and we'll get these things all sorted out. Alrighty, that was a little less painful than last time. Got a few of my hotkeys mixed up here. Turned on my lights. Almost hired a worker. But we got everything else dialed in. So let's head over to the museum. We'll turn these in. That'll at least get it going. We'll look at contracts, see what else we can do. Maybe check our greenhouse, see if our pallet's made. Should be any hour now. Should be getting a pallet of chilies to turn in. I think that's the first thing we'll do is we'll run home, Just make sure that the greenhouses have water. Actually, we'll be able to check that from the museum. So we'll check that, and then if everything's good to go, we'll go grab our pallet. If not, we'll look for a contract to do, kind of make up the difference so we can get the museum next step all bought and done. There we go. Let's see how much we get back for this. Spent $11,000 on these pallets. And 8. We lost quite a bit of money there. Lost about $3,000. That's gonna hurt. So real quick, actually, before I take off, that'll get the museum started. Let's see how our productions are going. So as far as our chilies go, we're at 933, so we need to stall for a little bit of time on there. We got 681 in the garlic, and last but not least, lettuce still slacking a little bit. And as far as our sheep go, wool 0 question mark. I don't know, we'll have to check that one out. And goat milk 0 liters. We don't have anything we can do there. We do have another cultivating. I hate to say it, but we're going to take that one for now. And then let's go ahead and take this one as well. So we got a couple different contracts we can do. Yep, I think let's start with that. I'll get this trailer home. We'll park it. Let's see. Let's see if that kills enough time to get a pallet. Alrighty, I know we got this pallet over here. Sheep say 0 wool, but this says we have pallet 15 liters. That's going to be next to nothing, but let's check the market anyways. Prices. Wool. Wool's going to be down here. There we go. Per 1,000 liters. Oh yeah, it's going to be pennies. So we're not gonna bother and waste our time with it. How's this going? The bale still has 3,000 liters. Okay. That being said, I guess what we'll do is we will go. Let's go worry about our fertilizer contract first. And then after the fertilizer, we will worry about that cultivating one and see what time looks like and see if that pallet's made. Big one's going to be that pallet. So. And just like that, both contracts are finished. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Not that. Let's go in here to finances. No, contracts. There we go. Let's complete both of these. There we go. Just go ahead and hover over the screen real quick. Let's see. Loan interest, $492 and still counting. Contract income, we're up to $119. Pallet cost has been ridiculous. Let's see, water cost, seed, sold products. This has got to be all the pallets that we've been buying. Sold bales, property maintenance, property income. So the solar hasn't really been helping this month so far. I mean, it has. It's offset quite a bit here. We'll see if the solar will catch up. Man, it is slobbery out here. Mud is thick. Right as I say that, oh, maybe not. I was going to say the rain stopped, but it didn't. Alright, we'll get this tractor home. Hopefully our pallet's done yet. In fact, we could check that real quick. Let's see if our pallet's done. Chili. Here. 9:39. Still nothing. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you know what? Let's look at more contracts. I know I keep going in and out of this menu. Bad habit. Cultivating. We'll definitely take that one. There's another $3,000. We'll go power through that one. Probably be our last contract for the day, but that'll put us ahead. Be able to buy all the pallets we need for the museum, which will be good. Pulling it up to field 52. This is actually one of the first fields we ever did. So we'll try and make quick work of this one. But yeah, this is one where we baled straw. One of our first contracts. So kind of nice to see this thing come full circle. Wonder what they're going to plant here. I guess we'll have to pay attention to find out. And just like that, another contract down. 7:30 at night, getting pretty late. I think we'll just take this tractor home, put it next to the fuel tank, fill her up. We'll service her in the morning. I think we'll call it a night there. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have our pallet. It's got to be any day now. We might even have it now. Double check when we get home. Tomorrow, first thing we're going to do, I think, is we're going to move some more pallets over to that museum. Try and keep that thing running. Get done with that. We'll see what else is going on. Alrighty. Take a last little tour of our farm, see what's going on. We got 9:44 for the day. Okay. Chillies slowed down when it comes down to making that last little bit, it looks like. I got a pallet over here. We were like 15 liters or something. Yep, 15 liters wool, so that didn't change. Food is good, water's good, and this bale still has 3,400. Now, I did notice something on our way in. The goats have produced their first little bit of milk. I can't imagine it's a lot, if any at all, really. Yep, 5 liters. 5 liters of goat milk. But you know what? At least they're producing already. And then over here, if we look at our bale here, we still got 1,900. Their food is still plenty. Overall, I think the farm is starting to take a little bit of shape. Our solar's kicking in. I think it's starting to catch up to our property maintenance at the bare minimum. Our animals are producing. Our contracts are getting done. Our loan is getting smaller. And that's all we can ask for. So, with all that being said, hope you all have a good night, and I will see you in the morning.